So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So straight into the action. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, important interception. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. He's got away. And it's played in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Valde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Rodrigo. Valverde.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Stood up well to him there. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rashford, and that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Balde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Jong. Chouameni. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Crunching tackle. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. And it's Rashford. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Rashford.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde! Pedri. And that's going wide left. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. Pinches it off him. That's destined for the flank. Pedri. Chouameni. And here's Rafinha. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Good ball, good take. That's good play. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Valverde.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's off and running. Chouameni. It's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in a good... Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
hole can get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo makes a move down the right. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Up towards the hour mark and still... Oh, what a mistake! Great vision. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 14.
Oh, greatly!
Serán sustituidos por...
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior in with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Ceballos. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Arda Güler. He's chosen to go back. He's having a pop! It's hit the upright. Casado can clear it away. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Vinicius Junior into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Güler. It's a threat. Can he finish? And he scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really...
He'll try from distance! And it's been hooked away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
And he's managed to gift it back. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Camavinga. Goulet.
Madrid really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
João Cancelo clears without hesitation. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting! And it's in! Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. Goes for a shot! It is close, but that is the last of it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort and... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game.
Vinicius Junior! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Bellingham, looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham, back when it goes. Forced to go, goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tchouaméni goes short. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Rashford.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Madrid definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Pedri, Lewandowski. Bellingham. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And here's Lewandowski. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... It's Lewandowski! And it's De Jong. João Cancelo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Tchouaméni really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Tchouaméni. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Rafinha. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's De Jong. Spread it left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He has found the way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vinicius Junior. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
It has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half is up and running. And it's De Jong. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Casado. Rashford. Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. Rodrigo could move up a gear here. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Howson cuts it out. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. He's found the way through. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nice touch. Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The attendance
Rodrigo.
for this match was 60,810.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. And it's Cancelo. And he's worked it through. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Rafinha. Tries to pass it through. Tchouaméni. This is a promising build-up. De Jong. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Carreras. And that was nowhere near his best. Pedri. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 11.
Fermin.
Rafinha.
Shot could be on.
Number 14. Rashford.
Rodrigo.
Number 8. Pedri. Number 21. Frenkie de Jong.
And that is out of play.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Ferran Torres. Number 10. Jamal. Number 6. Gavi. Number 16. Fermin. Number 22. Penal. Substitutions taking place.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Now it's Gavi. And it's Casado.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Casado. Lopez.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. Rolls it backwards. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Eder Militao. Passes short and sharp. This looks promising. Casado. And he's forced to go back. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. It's made its way to him. João Cancelo clears without hesitation. And it's Arda Güler. He's being urged to shoot.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely aimed pass. Well, played right into his path. It's Vinicius Junior.
1 minute added time.
Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short. Carreras is onto this. Gavi. And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Now it's Wirtz, looking to play him in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Szoboszlai.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Wirtz. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Rodrigo. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Szoboszlai. McAllister. He's in a great position. Mohamed Salah! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Shot, it's Salah! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to thread one through, and he's managed to get free. Wirtz!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Arda Güler. He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. Oh, what has happened here? Güler really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that is a Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Not a bad try by any means.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And here's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. And it's Tchouaméni. Thinks about the shot. That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson wants to run onto this. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A case now of complete control. He is through here. Good ball, good take. That's going wide left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe. He's having a hit! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Tchouaméni with the short one. Well, that pass isn't the best. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Well, they could break here. Robertson. Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right, and it's Arda Güler. Rodrigo! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Güler. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Liverpool have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Carreras gets across to intercept that. Güler, and here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's... and the shot! He's got a goal! And they are right back within touch! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 22.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? He's found a way through.
Coming on the field, Number 73, number 9, Isak.
It's gone all the way through to the
Number 3,
keeper.
Endo.
Liverpool
Substitution
perhaps
in progress.
contemplating their next change here. Ungamoa. Mastantuono. And it's Alaba. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Now this shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Alaba. And he can clear it away. House. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga. Nicely aimed pass. McAllister. And here's Isak. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Robertson has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Mastantuono. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It'll be a throw-in. Eder Militao. He's picked his way through. Gamoa running, and the shots! Oh, good finish! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool visibly comfortable, now up by 3. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Diaz. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Oh, that's fabulous. Played out to the left flank. Camavinga. And it's McAllister. And here's Isak. Tries to play it through.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. McAllister. Gravenberg. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Howson. Now it's Isak. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Camavinga. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everyone,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
Old
skies are
Trafford.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. Things already rolling. An early chance there, first of the game. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, what a mistake! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Madrid have reclaimed it. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Goulet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a good run down the right, and they can counter here. And it's Lewis. Lewis stood his ground strongly. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Arda Güler looking for the run. Bellingham. Traoré. Oh, important interception. Matheus Nunes. Still goalless. Nicely weighted ball. And he shoots! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. That is a superb rearguard action. He's found a way past. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Lewis tries to clear. That pass has been well intercepted. And he was quick to react. Chouameni. Semenyo. Half an hour played now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mbappe. And it's Lewis. Yehi. And here's Haaland. Valverde. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Matheus Nunes. Valverde concedes a free kick for that.
Manchester really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he get it through? That'll be a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. Tchouaméni, oh, good-looking ball. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the finish! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological way.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. So straight into the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Semenyo. No, again there's no way through. Yehi. And Cherki. Good take, great chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Cherki clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Tchouaméni.
Might want to be careful there.
Rudiger has given away a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And that's off target.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. Tchouaméni. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And it's Valverde. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rodri going vertical. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cherki, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
The attendance for this match was
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 27.
Camavinga, Brahim Diaz,
Number 3.
and Alaba.
Ruben Diaz. Number 10. Ryan Shaki.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Howson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Camavinga. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nico Gonzalez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Mbappe
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Madrid appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And it's Alaba. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now it's Camavinga. That is a brilliant interception. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's going wide left. Oh, the ball's gone astray. He's in a great position here. Oh, they could break here. Doku. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Alaba. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And they've got a throw. Camavinga. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brahim Diaz.
Two added minutes has been
Savinho,
indicated.
he's got away. Savinho purring through the gears. Alaba. Oh, good read. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Now it's Trossard. Gabriel Jesus! Has a look and plays it forward. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on...
Saka! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's Gabriel Jesus! Chouameni with the clearance.
Look, they're prepared to be quite fit.
He's having a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. There they go, hunting again.
That's destined for the flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Nicely weighted ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's Timber. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Tries to pass it through. Eze. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Deftly away. Zubimendi.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he plays one through. And it's made its way to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, that has not gone well. He's gone forward. Alexander-Arnold. Zubimendi gets on his bike and on the move. Chance, surely! And one more try! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vinicius Junior, and it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Eze, and here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! It's in! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid with the lead. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Rodrigo. It's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. And now the breakaway. That's the end of the first 45. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Jesus. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The defender is not giving up on this. Zubimendi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger. Bellingham, distributed tidily. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Can he get it through? He's through here. He has a look up. Lovely bit of skill. Eze! Rodrigo. Mbappe. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Chance for a shot! Bellingham. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And it's been played through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Trossard. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Rodrigo. Now, can they get him away? And it's been hooked away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's a
9,
good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Number 19, Trossard.
What a save by David Raya! Timber gets it clear. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception.
Coming on the field.
Madueke. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Now
Number
Timber.
23,
And here's Madueke. And it's Zubimendi.
Madueke.
Nicely spread.
33, Calafiori. Substitutions taking place.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
Madueke.
And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So what do you take away? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. We're up and running then. He's in one-on-one. Mbappe! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham. Valverde is onto this. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old...
It's Gabriel Jesus! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Rodrigo. Chouameni. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. Going for goal! Not a bad try by any means.
Alexander-Arnold certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rodrigo. No way through, so back it comes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Saka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Merino. Timber. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's not chance, surely! Goal! A Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness.
Oh, he's on his own! And he's got the beating of his man. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. He's found the way. Martinelli! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Valverde. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Rice.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Opts to play it. Real chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This possibly the last play of the half. Rodrigo. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Hincapié gets across to intercept. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 6.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Is number 33.
Now it's Martinelli, and he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. This is a promising build-up. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the...
Vinicius Junior! Deftly away. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goes for a shot! Timber attempts a clearance. Great vision. Shot, takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Marino. Oh, that's fabulous. Saka. Odegaard receives it in a good position here. Valverde. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Calafiori. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 23, Mikel Merino.
Asensio.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinez.
And here's Mbappe.
Number 9.
Oh, it's
Gabriel
a great
Jesus.
ball here.
Coming on the field.
And he's
Number
gone
10,
looking for safety.
Eze. Number 36, Zubimendi.
It'll be a throw-in.
Number 49, Luis Skelly. Number 14,
Carreras.
Eucres.
He won't be happy with that one.
Place.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Zubimendi. Luis Skelly. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Camavinga. Luis Skelly with the clearance.
This is the time you need that pace.
Asensio kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He had a chance to offload that.
Just the keeper in his way. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Brahim Diaz. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the pass is intercepted. Howson. For Rice. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Into the last 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And here's Mbappe. Lewis Skelly. Gyökeres has created one goal already.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Subimendi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And that's it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. So we're very much on the way now. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's played it in low. That's the throw. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella, Reece James, is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Takes a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mbappe, pinches it off him. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. There's the shot! Rudiger clears without hesitation. Valverde. Now it's Pedro. Palmer. James has it out wide and in space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Lavia. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's and the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Fernandes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde does really well there. He is strong. James. Lavia. Pedro. And it's Fernandes.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way past. By no Gittins. Oh, look at the... Final Gittins! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Hato. By no Gittins. Pedro. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Valverde.
Chelsea truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
James.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Space for him to turn and look. And it's Lavia. Fernandes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham. Great defending. Strong and determined. Rodrigo. Rodrigo touches it back. Now it's Pedro. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe. Fernandes. Hato. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. they've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Chelsea currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Coming on to replace him
So
is
straight into the second half.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Schwab. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Palmer plays it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chelsea different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Estevao certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Some really good ball movement. Nicely spread. Fernandez really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Valverde!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. Traumeri. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. And it's Palmer. So, Jim, what are you thinking? He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Chouameni. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Valverde. And that's been intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Bino Gittins. Tries to pass it through. Rodrigo. And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both
Gittins.
benches.
Number 10, Palmer. Number 20, João
Madrid
Pedro.
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution.
And he welcomes it in. That's the keeper's ball. Chance here to counter. James has it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with.
Chelsea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Neto, real chance! And there's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And they're quick to get it back. Liam to Lat. That's and the shot! Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Chelsea leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Mbappe, Arda Güler. Chance! And a neat finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries one from range. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
4 added minutes on the board.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? They forced the error and extracted the added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Rodrigo. Played back. This is a promising build-up. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the...
Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Chouameni. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. Madison. Now it's Kulusevski. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Here's Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. It's gone for a throw-in. That's good play. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Madison. It's a good spell of possession, this. Solanke! It's there! What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Tottenham have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Great ball, and can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kulusevski. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now the ball's gone astray. Kudus. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Solanke. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tottenham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Valverde, Bellingham.
Rodrigo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! Oh, good finish! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madrid cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's a little off target. And it's Porro. And here's Solanke. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Kudus. Udogi wants to run onto this. Gallagher shapes to shoot! Has another go! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Valverde. He shifted it to the flank. Some really good ball movement. And it's been hooked away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Tottenham ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Kulusevski picks it up out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. And it's Valverde. Gallagher, spread it left. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a promising position. He is through here. Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's a shot at goal! And a neat finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 24.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Substitution in progress.
Tottenham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Looking to... and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Over to the right flank. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! In he goes again! And that's a tidy finish! And they've got their lead back. Solanke duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Tottenham with the lead. He's having a pop! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Tottenham now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Camavinga driving through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Talinia can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Bentancur.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Solanke. Alaba. Brahim Diaz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Talinia with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. João Palhinha has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Vinicius Junior! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Solanke coming on the field. Number 14.
Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tottenham visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Spread to the right. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Camavinga. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Tottenham, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. Kvaratskhelia! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Spread it left. Not where it came from. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Rodrigo, distributed tidily. Vinicius Junior, lovely bit of skill. Vitinha, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde. They've won a corner. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. It'll be a throw-in. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a good run this, one that is high in energy. Space for him to turn and look. It's a Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The first significant strike. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe plays it short. Fabian Ruiz deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Dembele. Carreras. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Rodrigo! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Madrid restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And now the breakaway. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. João Neves. And Mendes. Mendes gets on his bike and on the move. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. Cleared away. Alaba. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Valverde. Alaba here's onto this. Nuno Mendes. And they can counter here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here.
2 added minutes has been
Looking to
indicated.
pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone backward. Great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches. give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! It's hit the upright. And it's been hooked away. No way through, so... And the shot! Loose ball now. In he goes again! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kvaratskhelia. That's a good foray he's making. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo. Not the most convincing of passes. Nuno Mendes. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He has a look up. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
The attendance for this match was 96,000.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a very decent shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alaba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Dembele.
Mbappe with the short one. Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Pitches it off him.
Vitinha.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
John Neves. Coming on the field.
Gonzalo Ramos
Number
is
14.
herring after that one.
Number 49.
Fabian Ruiz.
Number 19. Lee Canyon.
Bastantuono.
Number 33.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Substitution.
And here's
in progress.
Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Doué. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking to play him in. He's having a hit! Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bastantuono. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run, and he's picked out the run. Gonzalo Ramos. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Howson. Mastantuono. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe! Oh, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. This is a promising build-up.
Gonzalo Ramos really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
And this is the big chance.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Güler. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
No way through. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
And the shot! And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. That's at the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This is a promising build-up. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alaba. Now it's Rodrigo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Alaba. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side.
Ekitike! Goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alaba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Arda Güler. That's very neat. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Madrid have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Alexander-Arnold considers his options. Rodrigo. Chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Rodrigo, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alaba. And here's Rodrigo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Rodrigo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Approaching the half-hour mark. Can he finish? Now the ball's gone astray. Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. He's looking wide. Could move up a gear here. And he's managed to get free. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Frimpong. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ekitike. That's the keeper's ball. Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Very nicely done. And a chance! Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Carreras promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. And here's Rodrigo. And that's been intercepted. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Arda Güler.
There will be 1 minute
Vinicius
added time.
Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. McAllister. Great vision. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit...
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. And the counter is on. Salah. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have their lead. McAllister. Szoboszlai. He's through here. And he is deftly away. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Chance to shoot. Robertson attempts a clearance. Liverpool have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. So what can they make of this? And it's Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Nice physical challenge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got...
Rodrigo! Carreras makes the interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Szoboszlai, 2 assists to his credit already. McAllister powering forward here. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's McAllister. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Carreras defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. Frimpong. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 38.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7. It's number 22.
Looking for the run.
Ekitike.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 10.
It's made its way to him.
Number 30.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 3. Endo. Number 73. Number
Robertson
9.
got a long way forward to join the attack.
Number 43. Number 12.
Big chance!
Substitutions taking
Could have
place.
won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And Gamoa really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
He's on it. Can he get away? That is lovely. That's good defending. Very good defending. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Bajcetic. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this.
Pretty robust defending.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's gone direct. Decent hit from there. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And it's Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The final 5 minutes. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. Over to the right flank. Now it's Dani Ceballos. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ceballos is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Mbappe
time.
has it out wide and in space. Camavinga! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the number on the board is 3. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.